kind of bummed
Go ahead.
about Comey because that first episode really like hooked me. I love that first episode of the anime. I think it's like a really like solid piece of TV. It's just an
Mm.
awesome first
Yeah.
episode, and it never reaches that height again. At least in
Nope.
season 1. Season 2, I
You know what the
finished.
problem is? As things went on, you get less and less of Najimi. And if you don't have Najimi, you
Really?
just don't have a good show.
You're in for the Najimi ride? That's it for you? Like, Najimi's
Bro,
fine.
I wanted to ride that ass so
Oh.
bad. You
Oh
don't
my
even
God,
know.
No. I did not need that in my ear. There's the cold open.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Anime Club After Dark, the podcast that delves into all things anime, manga, and otaku culture related. I'm your host, Alex, but you can call me Senpai, and joining me tonight, I have our poser extraordinaire, Natai.
It's good to be here with you, Alex. I know there's no video, but trust me when I say that my head was bobbing throughout the intro. So I was still...
I'm
Believe
sure...
in you.
I'm sure it was. Natai, even though he is here, he is very, very sick.
It's sickness and in health,
And yeah, listen, it's a commitment we made. You got to be here, man. You put a ring on this finger. You got to be here.
I suppose.
But yeah, so just keep that in mind for anyone who's listening or watching this. Natai is very, very sick. So if you hear him pause every so often, it's because he's got to blow his nose.
It's time to overcompensate and shout really loud into the mic,
Hey, that's my thing.
Oh, fuck.
We
yeah.
all-
But I lower your register every now and then.
Oh, that's true.
We also have
Power of editing.
King Neptune's twin, who's looking more and more like Emperor Palpatine the more I look at him.
You know why I'm King Neptune's twin?
No.
Because I'm bald!
Oh my god!
you fucker.
Oh my god! Look at that! Holy shit!
This
And
dude,
now I don my crown!
this dude has lied to me because I asked him almost an hour ago at this point, by the time when we're recording this.
Oh my god!
I asked him, you got that hoodie on because you got a fucked up haircut? No, it's not because you got a fucked up haircut, it's because you have no fucking hair.
It was all for a fucking pun, buddy.
Honestly, I respect it. Hold on, King Neptune's twin, more like King Neptune's bitch.
Oh, got
King
him.
Neptune's the bitch. Excuse you.
That is true.
Got him.
Have you seen his nose? I forget what the
weird
One Piece
nose.
King Neptune. Wait, that wasn't his
I was
name.
gonna say,
Shit,
I
what's
was,
his name?
bro, I thought you were going in a completely different direction when you brought up a nose.
Remember that one episode with SpongeBob where Patrick grows a nose?
No,
Classic.
I don't want
Classic. Go watch it. Go look for the Patrick Nose episode. It's a classic.
Okay.
I didn't realize there was a King Neptune in One Piece, and I'm looking at him. Holy fuck! What a
Look at that
unit.
nose.
What a unit!
I know, right? Look at that beast. That's a big fish if I've ever seen one.
God damn! I mean, I love me some gingers, but ooh.
Oh,
He might be Irish. It's not confirmed.
I mean, if he's good looking, he must be.
Built like an Irish king, I'll tell you that.
Damn, just like me. I mean, what?
You're our king, Alex.
Aw, thank you. That's the nicest thing you've ever said, even though I know you're being facetious.
Go rope.
Go rope.
Wow.
God.
Anyway, moving on before we get canceled. We are here because the winter season is fast approaching its end, and that means the spring anime season is upon us, and it is time to do another season preview. Now, Natai, I know in the past.
I can't. The fucking light is reflecting off of Chinoda's dome and it's blinding me. I can't handle it.
You know, he's got a point. I didn't even think about this.
Is it
clearly-
actually?
Clearly, you
Oh
didn't
God,
either.
it is.
It's quite shiny. It is.
Look at that. Like, did you grab like a towel and just like fucking rubbed it all over your head before going live?
No, Bro, you seen where I was?
Like it's like
I
in the
think-
old, like
I think
I
he,
reminded
I
of
think
the
he
old,
put his head in a floor buffer.
like it's like the old Looney Tune cartoons where like someone would approach a bald man, they like take a fucking towel like all over his bald head, and they would be like ding, like a small ting over it.
God.
You know, I know the bit was good, but you might want to put the hoodie back on. It's
No,
very
no, leave it at
distracting.
that. Leave it at that. We need to bask in its glory, you know.
Oh my, he's getting closer. Oh my god, it's getting shinier.
Shiny.
But anyway, so yeah,
Yes.
let's actually get into our spring season preview. Let me start by moving us over. Yes, let the
No,
darkness
no,
flow
Shinoda,
through
no.
you.
Bring back Bald Shinoda, no. I have so many bad jokes I can make about it. Never mind.
All right,
Give in to
so-
the dark side, Natai. Let the jokes flow through you.
Oh my god. So, let's get into this. So yeah, we have the entire chart up here. We have chosen a handful here. We got about 22, I think, to talk about. So let's get started. The first one I want to talk about is Lazarus.
Yeah,
This is the
boy.
one. This was announced about 2.5 years ago, I think, for the first time. It is the
Been a
brand
while.
new anime original production being directed by Shinichiro Watanabe of Cowboy Bebop, Space Dandy,
Yes.
Carol and Tuesday fame. Also being done by Mappa. Bless them. I'm sure it was made with lots of blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
Quite literally.
But yeah, it's, having, and also, another key fact to mention here: the main character is voiced by our boy Mamoru Miyano.
That's
hearing
amazing.
hearing Watanabe and Mamoru Miyano should be enough, and Mappa should be enough to get you to try this anime. Like
Legit,
that-
just on that alone.
that alone.
For sure.
Yeah, it is like a bit of I guess you would say a sci-fi action sci-fi series, which I guess from what I've been able to read about this and watching the trailer, is that it takes place in a very peaceful time on Earth, but there's like this miracle cure-all drug that gets invented, but then something happens with that, and it it makes people start just dying.
Mm.
So I mean, I don't know exactly what we're going to expect from this. Although, judging from the trailer alone, what we can expect is some very well animated fight scenes.
Yeah,
For
if you
sure.
guys haven't yet, check out the trailer. It looks freaking gorgeous. Like, on that alone, it should garner interest in you.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have
Yeah.
details on whoever's in charge of the script for this one?
Let's find out.
Because as much as I love Watanabe as much as the next big guy, but I'm always curious to who handles the scripts for his shows.
Watanabe himself. There's, let's see,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4 different people here listed as working on the script, and Watanabe is one of them.
Yeah, I'm super curious. I mean, Watanabe's track record is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all of them myself, but like I still, even the ones that are considered as weaker shows, like
I mean-
Resonance, are still like really good.
I mean, for those of you who are unaware of Watanabe, besides directing this, he also directed Blade Runner Blackout 2022, Carol and Tuesday, Cowboy Bebop, as we mentioned before, Space Dandy,
Samurai Champloo,
Samurai Champloo.
Kids on the
Ergo
Stove.
Proxy.
Well,
No,
no, he
Ergo
didn't
Proxy
direct
only an
Ergo
episode.
Proxy. He worked
Oh,
on
he didn't direct
storyboards.
it. Yeah, storyboard. Sorry.
He also did storyboarding for Erica 7. He did direct 2 episodes of The Animatrix. So he's got a pretty good track record. I trust him. I fucking love Cowboy Bebop, man.
I mean, he's an industry vet that knows what he's been doing for a long time. So, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So yeah, I mean, personally, I'm super looking forward to this, as I'm sure many people are. I mean, it's Watanabe's next project. Uh, Now, one thing I mentioned that it's an anime original. One of the producers on this is Adult Swim. I think it is going to be premiering on Adult Swim first.
Yes, I
Mm.
can actually confirm that this was a deal made with them like a year and a half ago, maybe more. That it's gonna be airing on Adult Swim first, and then it'll be going up on HBO Max. I think it's now just known as Max.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's where it's gonna be at. It's gonna be really interesting. And that probably means that it's gonna be coming dubbed first over here, and probably the sub will be on Max, which that definitely gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to that.
Not the first time that's happened though, because the exact same thing happened with Space Dandy. It premiered in English on American television first.
Yeah.
Are you
So for
planning
like
on?
the five of you that still have cable, good job. You get to
Yeah.
watch
Are
this.
you planning to check it out dubbed first or subbed first?
I mean, so most of Watanabe's stuff, the dubs tend to be pretty good. And since it'll be premiering on Adult Swim first in English, most likely, I'll check out the English dub. I don't know is any. No, I don't. I want to know who the. I guess they don't have anyone for the English dub listed on AnyChart, so I don't
Mm.
know who's going to be doing the voices. I don't know if that's been announced anywhere yet. I haven't been able to find anywhere where it says that. So who knows? But I have a feeling if it is going to be premiering on Adult Swim first, it will likely be in English.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm super looking forward to this ever since it was first announced. So yeah, that's gonna be my number one that I'm looking forward to. So we can move on to
Sure.
Natai. What's the first one you
Yes.
want to talk about?
So this one I'm kind of curious about it. Mainly, and I'll tell you why. So first of all, it's called Kowloon Generic Romance. It's based on a still ongoing manga, and honestly, the main selling point for me, while like looking over the shows that are coming out, and what caught my eye with this one are the character designs. If you take a look at the character designs, they're very intentionally very old, or could say sort of retro designs. Like they look like 80s or 90s type of manga.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now it just seems like super lovely show, and I mean, no, especially last year, there's been quite a lot of romance anime, but
Mm-hmm.
this take specifically just really like seemed really cool, and I'm digging it. It's made by Arvo Animation, which the only like major show they worked on for a while was what was it called in English? I Can't Study, or what was it
Oh,
called?
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai made a few seasons of that show. Don't remember the English translation. I'll look it up later. But yeah, I'm really digging the character designs. I'm super curious to see like how it holds up.
Mm-hmm.
And the manga is not over, so like I wonder like what type, like how much mileage they can get out of it, if
How
there's
long
actual
has this
progression in the
been?
show.
Okay, this is actually a relatively new manga. It's only started in November of 2019, so it hasn't been going on for super long.
Yeah, it's been there. It's been there for a while. I mean, the director is the same guy who directed Love Hina, so take that as you will, in terms
Okay.
of the
I mean,
quality.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
Love
Of
it's
Hina.
quality, so
exactly. But yeah, I'm just I really I'm super curious about it. It really caught my attention, especially the character designs and just the overall aesthetic of the show. Because I
Okay.
love me some old 80s and 90s uh shoujo manga aesthetics.
Oh yeah, the old character designs for sure.
That's the main thing for me. Also, Sugita is the main guy, so I mean, if
Yeah,
John is listening, maybe check this one out
yeah,
if you want to see your boy Sugita.
John, if you're listening, or if any Sugita fans out there are listening, the main male character is being voiced by Sugita himself.
That's always a
Also,
plus.
before not to like overstep or hear anything, but before we go too much further, Chinoda was able to find a list. Apparently, Mal does have the list of the English cast for Lazarus. So if you do want to look at it further, you can check it out there. Apparently, Jack Stansbury is voicing the main character Axel. Sean Patrick Judge is in it. Lucy Christian. So I mean, there's some decent names that I'm familiar with in the English dubbing space that are going to be part of this dub. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up before we got too far away from it. Sorry
sure,
about that.
that's
Also, back to colon generic romance. Also, shout out to Haruka Shiraishi, who voices the main girl. You know her. You might know her if you've seen Golden Kamuy, because she voices Ashirpa.
Oh,
And she's fantastic in that show. So yeah, just
Golden
so again, the aesthetic drew me in. Then the main like voice cast is also like seems very really promising, and we'll see if it sticks the landing just for a
Yeah.
good old romance.
Nice. All right. So next is going to be Chinoda. What is the first one you want to talk about? Oh,
Guys, you ever just let out a real good fart?
you ever broken wind?
Excuse me.
Well, we're back with another Windbreakers. Windbreakers
my
season
God.
2, folks.
I
How
find
many
it
winds
funny
have
that
you broken?
I find it funny that Windbreaker can be a reference to a jacket or it can be a reference to a fart. English is
Anyway,
fun.
English is fun.
Dude, every time
Just
I blow my
stupid, but
nose in
fun.
this episode, I feel like I'm breaking some winds.
No, so we're finally getting Windbreakers season 2. I know it hasn't been that long.
What do you mean
since
finally?
the
It's
first
only been a
season.
year.
Yeah, but like, goddamn, it's felt like forever. I mean,
Do you
I
know
have
how
been
long we've had to wait
waiting.
for new seasons of ReZero? This is a
Bro, don't remind
blessing.
me. Don't remind me. We'll
This is
talk
a
about that
Fucking blessing.
in our spoiler cast later. But yeah, yeah, Windbreaker season 2. It's back. It's done by Cloverworks still, and like most of the characters and voice actors, are, if not all of them, are there still. So is the
Sweet.
same staff, including the same director. So everything should still be on track in terms of quality, and I'm super excited for that. I've watched the trailer for season 2. It looks like some things get pretty damn intense real quick. But again, that's Windbreaker. It's like excellent fight scenes, just fun balls to the wall action. I'm very much looking forward to it. It looks cool as shit. I don't have too much more to say, unfortunately. Say again?
How consistent was season 1? Because I haven't watched
Very.
it.
Very, like very.
Yeah.
They didn't.
I see.
It didn't fall off.
I mentioned this before we started doing the recording. It's like when I went into the first season, right? Because I didn't start this immediately when the first season started. I only started it
neither
about
did I.
halfway through. Because I went in with the assumption that this was going to be like a ripoff or a knockoff of Tokyo Revengers. And I guess in a certain kind of way it is, but
It's
argue
so much better.
that this is like just a better written version of Tokyo Revengers.
But Tokyo Revengers
And-
is also a sci-fi show. This seems like just a
and
delinquent
this
anime,
really
right?
isn't. This doesn't have any sci-fi elements to it. It's more like a found family action comedy.
Yeah. This is no weird bullshit. This is all about them hands, and that's all
Pretty
it needs.
Pretty much. And I like it for like the found family stuff, but I went in with very minimal expectations, and in fact I went in kind of expecting to be disappointed by it, but man, did it exceeded all the expectations I had for it. It's a neat little anime. I know I've said that multiple times on this podcast. It's just a neat little anime, and you should definitely check out the first season if you haven't already. I will definitely be watching season 2.
Yeah, if you enjoy watching people fight, man, this is the bare bones. This is it. This is what's there for you.
Is season 1 on Crunchyroll?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
and season
planning
2
on
will
watching
be
it.
as well.
All right.
Yeah, so fun little fun anime, good action, good character designs actually. Very very fluid, and it looks like it's consistent in quality for season 2 as well. I'm very looking forward to it, and I know a lot of people now are as well.
Now, I don't read the manga that this is based on. I do know, obviously, it says it right here, but I do know it's still releasing. So I don't know how fast the anime is catching up to it. So I'm hoping it's not one of those things where we get like 2 seasons kind of in back-to-back years, and then we got to wait 5 to 6 years for like a continuation or a finale. I'm really hoping it's not that. But for anyone out there who has read the source material, let me know down below, because I am curious about that. Like how
It's
far
still
along.
ongoing, right?
Yeah, the manga
Yes,
is
it's still
still
going.
ongoing, and and the manga again is relatively new. It started in January of 2021. Also, this started on my birthday in 20. This started on my 31st birthday, January 13th, 2021.
Oh, wow.
I did not realize that, but sure. Yeah, I'm super looking forward to this. And for anyone out there who hasn't given Windbreaker, the first season of Windbreaker, a chance, now's your time, because now you've got 2 seasons you can watch.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. Go ahead and start it by the time you're getting around to finishing it, unless you binge it in a single day, which you actually might, considering how good it is.
Yeah, the first season's what, 13 episodes?
Yep, only 13 episodes, but man, it
think
feels like you only watched 5.
it doesn't say here, but I think this season's probably also going to be 12 or 13 episodes as well.
13 episodes, it says on now.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm down to
it'll be a quick watch.
watching it, season 1.
Maybe this is something to tie when it does finish. You can watch both seasons back to back,
Yeah, that's the plan, I think. That's
Okay.
the play.
Now, let me tell you all, both you two and everyone watching and listening, let me tell you about the actual best anime that's going to come out this season, right?
All right.
Let's tell you
lay
about
it on me.
Mono.
Yeah, what
Excuse
is
me?
this shit?
Tell you about Mono.
What is this lolly crap?
First of all, how fucking
Lollies,
dare
you say?
How fucking dare you insult this absolute peak anime that's about to come out? Mono is an anime that is centered around a group of high school girls that belong to essentially a photography and video club at high school. It is a slice of life, mind you. But if these character designs look kind of familiar, have any of you ever seen a little pokey anime called Yuru Camp?
Oh
So
my god.
that's why those
the
eyes look
fucking
so familiar.
propaganda.
God
The goddamn
damn.
propaganda.
This
Yuru Camp.
anime is
It's
based on a
always Yuru
manga
Camp.
this anime is based on a manga that was also done by the creator of Yuru Camp, Afro. I have read the
So
manga.
you're
This is
hyped.
based. Oh, I'm super. You have no fucking idea how hyped
I can
am.
tell.
Maybe I'll
listen.
just watch this and not Euro Camp.
Listen, no, fuck. You should watch both. You should watch both. Much like Yuru Camp, I have read the manga this is based off of. If they do anywhere near as good a job with this as they've done with Yuru Camp, this will be peak slice of life. I guarantee you.
Even before he
is it
reaches
just
episode
a
3,
Go ahead.
even
Nathaniel.
before they reach episode 3 and they go in camping. It's it's Euro Camp season 6 or whatever.
I would not be opposed to that.
Let me ask this, Alex. Is this just a slice of life, or is it? Would you consider it Ieshiki as well?
I would consider it like it's definitely a slice of life for sure, and it's got comedy elements. Yeah, kind of. It's sort of a pseudo Iashike. I would consider like Yuri Camp is definitely for sure 100%. This is more just like cute girls doing cute things.
Okay, so more towards the slice of life
So it's a
aspect.
boy
Yeah.
blob.
Okay.
Fuck you. This is actual what peak anime character design looks like. You're just jealous because One Piece doesn't look
Sure.
like this. Fuck you.
Bro, I'm A-okay with how One Piece has been looking the past few episodes. Holy shit, that shit's amazing. So I was about to ask, so is it the same team that produced the Eurocamp anime, or is it a different studio?
No, it's a different studio. It is a relatively new studio. You can see this
they
will be
haven't
their
done jack shit.
this is their very first project.
Literally their first project. What's the staff like? What have they done? Any notable names?
Let's see. The director is this dude right here. He was assistant director of Jujutsu Kaisen second season.
Okay. Oh,
Huh.
he's been in a good amount of works.
Episode director from
Notable
the final
names.
season of Attack on Titan. Did storyboards for Summertime Render. Was an episode director for Fire Force's first season.
Kaguya-sama, Fire Force, yeah. Glepnir? Oh shit, yeah, no.
Glepnir, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Glep.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm,
no,
I'm
I
happy.
trust him.
I'm happy you have your safe space with your lollies to do whatever you feel like doing, Alex. I'm supportive.
They're not lolies. They're just cute. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck.
Right. Right.
I do believe this is also going to be on Crunchyroll, but listen, you think I'm joking. You think this is a bit when I say this is peak anime. It's not. It's literally peak anime. This is actually, as much as I'm looking forward to Lazarus and the last anime I'm going to talk about when I get to it here for this in-depth section, this is the anime I'm looking forward to the most this season. I'm not joking. Right. That's not a bit. It's not a joke. It's literally this.
Man, times are tough right now. We need comfy stuff like this.
Exactly. This is the time. This is the time where y'all should. For those of you who have put off slice of life and you put off the comfy stuff, now is the time. Come, we're ready for you. This is the perfect time for you. Just take
escapism.
This man spends more time about girls fucking taking pictures in the wild than on fucking Watanabe's new anime. God damn.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not joking.
He knows what he's about.
I'm not joking when I say this is what I'm looking forward to the most this season. Also, there's a new season of Yudu Camp on the horizon. I'm looking forward to that too.
Of course.
Anyway,
they go camping
we'll
again.
On. Of course. Why wouldn't they? Bro, you have no idea how popular Yudu Camp is in Japan.
I trust you.
All right, next, Natai, what do you got for us?
So I got a potential trash pick, honestly. This show is called Your Forma. It's a detective mystery show.
Your Warframe?
Yeah, Your Warframe. If only.
No,
if only we would have gotten...
One of the things that you can boost your...
craft.
You can craft
right.
and then boost your weapons and armor with this called Forma.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb here.
What?
Shinoda, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this has nothing to do with Warframe.
Oh, I know that. I was just...
Formas exists outside of Warframe. If only would have done a Warframe anime. I would love. This is a detective show. Now, honestly, the thing that got me thinking about this show is the studio is producing this, or Ghetto Studio. And Ghetto Studio produced Golden Kamuy.
Star Wars Visions.
Also, yeah, episode of Star Wars Vision, but mainly Golden Kamuy, which is a show that Alex and I really, really enjoy. Yes. And now, Golden Kamuy isn't known for its, let's say, high production values, but I think they, you can shake your head, but you know I'm right. But I think
it's the first season and there's some janky CGI in it. I get it.
Listen,
Alex,
third season,
Sorry, real quick, Alex. Could you click on the Star Wars Vision to see which episode they did?
They did. Am I not seeing? Am I just blind, or is it not listed here?
You might. Be
here it is, right here. La Pinocho.
Oh, that was cute. Yeah, that was a cute one. Okay.
I'm sitting here like, am I? Nothing's standing out to me. It's like I'm actually blind. You're watching me become disabled in real time.
So basically, it's a detective show in a sci-fi world. I'm not expecting any high production values, but what I did enjoy. We're getting there. We're getting there, buddy. Hold on. But what I was going to say with Golden Kamuy is that I felt that was one of the best ensemble casts that we've had in an anime adaptation in a long time. Every character had a fucking incredible voice actor attached to them.
The voice casting is perfect in Golden Kamuy.
Perfect in Golden Kamuy. And this show, we got both Kana Anazawa and Kensho Ono, which are both terrific voice actors. Kana Anazawa needs no further introduction. and Kensho Ono is one one Giorno Giovanna, if I'm not mistaken.
Giorno Giovanna. Yeah, dude's done a lot of great voice work for sure.
Now, it is based on a light novel that's been running since 2021. So we'll have to wait and see if like it's actually good. That's why I'm
Mhm.
putting a small asterisk that this might just be a fun trash show and
Mhm.
not good. But I'm really curious about it. So yeah,
It's funny that it has the light novel, which I'm assuming is the original version of the story, is still releasing, but it also has a manga that is finished. Okay,
yeah. Like the manga has only like 3 volumes, I think,
then
and
it's
it's not.
definitely not a complete adaptation of the story for sure.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'm kind of curious about this one. We'll
All right,
see
this could be
how it
one to at
goes.
least give like your 3 episode like try to, you know.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I might check this out, but for no other reason than the two main voice actors are Kana Hanazawa and Kensho Ono.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down
like
for that.
on that alone, it has me a bit interested, but at the same time, I'm a little bit
Oh,
hesitant because detective show, aka mystery show, and those can be very
Yeah,
much hit or miss.
It's got a sci-fi
so
tag too.
also, take it or leave it at that. Like what I'm about to say, but the guy who's I think both the scriptwriter and is supervising the series composition is the same guy who did the same for interspecies reviewers.
Sold.
Take it or leave it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I
These
know who
seem
I'm
like
speaking with. I
these
know
seem
my
like
audience.
two very different stories, but okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. This might be one I give a 3 episode try to for sure, for sure. All right.
I'll
And
wait a
before it's
little bit,
the
see what the community says.
in before it's like the sleeper hit of the season.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, it'd be cool, but who knows?
All right. Next, Shinoda.
Yes, we have. Come on, scroll back up. All right, I'm not gonna say try to say the Japanese. Can a boy-girl friendship survive?
Excuse me?
Very exactly what it sounds like, and by that I mean, it's a very stereotypical rom-com slice of life. Uh, Guy and girl has a lifelong friendship, and they have a common dream, and they're just good friends from life, and they, just really cute. And but all of a sudden, new girl comes in, and like now the girl has to be like, oh, there's a new person in our lives, and like weird feelings. It's very stereotypical rom-com.
So it's a love triangle type of show?
A bit, yeah.
So what
Is it
I'm
based
hearing
on a
is
manga?
bitches be tripping. That's what I'm hearing.
Wow, Alex. A little
Saying.
bit.
So
saying.
chauvinistic.
I'm just saying, guy and girl be friends for a long time. All of a sudden,
Have
new
you
girl's here.
seen?
First
have
one
you
gets
seen-
jealous. I've said the tale is old as time.
Have you seen this bland ass main character's dick, bro? Have you seen how massive it is?
I mean, it's probably massive, but
It
I
could
mean,
be you. You could be that main character.
his
Look
name
how
is
bland
you.
he is. His name is. I told you so. I told you so.
I mean, look at seriously, Chinoda. Look at this fucking Sword Art Online as character design
Look
we
at
got
this.
going on
No.
here.
Look at his fucking
No.
toast. Look at his toast, dude. With no jam, just toast.
I feel like there's some milk in there.
Whoa!
No milk. That's the driest.
Milk
That's the
toast.
driest piece, bro. That's the driest piece of bread I've seen in a long ass time.
He's cute enough. Excuse
Thank you, thank you though for color coding the two main girls though. That's
I will
very
say-
helpful.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
I love it when they do that.
Yeah,
very
I will
helpful.
say I give shit. I give shit about the main character being bland, but like the blue haired girl, I really like her design. She looks really.
Yeah,
cute.
she's cute. This is being done by JC staff.
Oh
And,
boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, that can be that can go one way or another, but from the trailer alone, it actually looks pretty good, surprisingly. And JC staff can do pretty good. Yeah, no, it looks nice. The director is someone who's been directing well, not directing, but well, he's done a little bit of directing work. He's done a lot of storyboarding and assistant directing for various
Who's the
different
assistant
things.
director for Food Wars? What?
Yeah. For Food Wars, he's worked on Toradora.
That's not high praise.
No.
Toradora, Shimonetta,
Okay.
just
You have
a lot
my
of
attention on Shimonetta.
lot
you
of
had to
Index
say.
season 3.
Okay, but Index
Uh,
season 3 is terrible. That's not. You're losing me.
That was the
again.
story. That was the story. Everything else about it was actually pretty good.
I mean, visually, yes, it's very well produced, but the story is.
He's worked on
mess.
Railgun as well.
Okay, you're getting me back. You're
Yeah.
getting me back.
Okay.
That push and pull Alex is experiencing right now.
I'm so conflicted.
Again, no, he's. It seems like he's worked on the good
Okay,
parts
we're
of,
getting into
a
etchy
lot of
stuff.
things.
I gotta scroll away from this.
Yeah, that's your fault, buddy.
Apparently, he's worked
but
on
yeah,
etchy
no,
shows too.
He's an industry vet, so I'm looking forward to that.
Alright,
The
fair
main girl is Sayumi Suzushiro, and she's the voice to anyone who doesn't know the name. She's the voice of Nijika from Bochi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show us your rock, Bochi Zaraki.
I mean, it's still not selling me on the show, but
I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, don't get me wrong. We here at Anime Club After Dark are fully in support of Bochi. We love it. It's a great anime. But
Do you not love our favorite Dorito?
oh my
I
god.
ate that Dorito a long time ago.
Oh Lord. And then we have the main male character,
Toast.
Kikunosuke Toya, aka Denji.
Oh wait, whoa, hold on.
Wait,
What?
It's voiced by
Yeah,
Denji.
yeah.
Okay.
Denji,
Now you
yeah,
have my
it's
attention.
Denji.
Oh, whoa.
Look at look at this picture they have for Denji on any chart and tell me that's not
Beautiful.
deliberate.
Hold on. Anime of the
is
season
so-
right there. Let me clear a schedule real quick. What the fuck?
How do you
my
go-
God, this
how do you
guy
go-
is obsessed.
How do you go from someone as unique as Denji to like actual unbuttered toast? Like
No, man, it's a ploy. It's a fucking
okay,
trick.
it's a
I'm
ploy.
telling you. Something's not right with this show. I need to
Okay.
watch it.
Alex,
Something
scroll
doesn't
up a
make
little
sense
bit.
here.
What am I looking at?
So, four rows over, you got Ein. I'm actually watching this anime right now. It's such a basic, like, whatever show, but man, it shows that Kikunosuke has range, because like he doesn't sound like Denji at all. He doesn't act like Denji like whatsoever, but like man, he can really pull off other characters on. I'm like, okay, impressive range. I'm very much looking forward to it.
That's not a corgi.
Corgi?
That's such a shitty joke. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what? I'm lost. What?
The character's name is Ein.
Ein.
Oh my god, Alex. Get out. Leave.
I'm
Leave
so sorry. That
now.
was so bad.
That was really bad. I
You
was
should
just
kick
like,
me
what?
off right now. I'm never going to be on another episode of the podcast ever again.
No, you still have more to do.
Believe
oh,
it.
Shit. Fuck.
So yeah, no, it at first I was like, all right, stereotypical rom-com, but like with some of the names behind it, I'm like, okay, this could be interesting. Plus, I need something cute like this in my life right now. I just
We
I just
have
want
this
something happy.
discussion every single season preview, Chinoda. Why can't you lead with the hard-hitting facts?
Bro.
First
At
thing
least
you
I
should have
actually
said.
talked about it for once.
First thing you should have said, oh yeah, Denji is the main character. It's like, whoa.
At least I actually talk about it for once. I could have chosen not to. I could be like, yeah, no, just check it out for what it is.
All right. Well, I guess I will move on to the next one, and actually the last one I'm going to talk about in our in-depth section, Moonrise. It is another anime original.
Bad
Moon
Moon Rising. Wait, that doesn't know how that credence song
I mean, hey, Maybe. It's funny that two of the three things I wanted to talk about in our in-depth section are anime originals. We need more anime originals out there. I know I've said this before, but take more risks, anime studios, on some anime originals.
What are you
Um,
talking about? We should make 20 more isekais to watch every
exactly. Why
season.
not? Why not? This is whether you want to look at this favorably or not is going to be on Netflix.
Oh, so it's dead.
Probably it won't be marketed very well. I can tell you that much at least. And anime original being done by Wit Studio. So it looks pretty
Ooh.
good. There is, if you look at the trailer, you'll see there is some CGI in it, but it is not full CGI. The CGI in it is, number one, looks somewhat minimal, but also looks pretty good.
I watched it as well. The trailer, it looks pretty well done, and because it's minimal and mostly in the background, it looks very well blended in. Like it's
Yeah.
more than acceptable levels of CGI. Like it's fine. It works, and like because
Ooh.
they chose to do the easy CGI stuff at certain places, it looks like they put the actual money into the parts that matter. So
Who's
I'm
directed
actually
this?
looking forward to this.
The director
Wit.
of this particular anime is Masashi Koizuka, who is the director of the One Piece remake that's coming out,
Oh, okay.
and
That'll
has
be
also
interesting.
directed episodes, or was the actual director of several seasons of Attack on Titan. Actually, I think every season
Okay.
of Attack on Titan at Studio Wit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
there, I mean, obviously there's some talent behind this. Was also the assistant director for Awari no Seraph. Like I said, is directing the One Piece remake that's coming out.
So it's been
You
at Wit
could-
for a long ass time.
yeah. Also, they could have found a better picture of him. I think it's not that flattering. Um, also, the main character in this is phenomenal name, Jack Shadow. Arinawa Jack.
I don't know what Jack.
Ja.
Another
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
another anime original sci-fi. It's fucking phenomenal. We're actually getting new sci-fi anime that aren't Ghost in the Shell. But it takes place. It says
Or
in the
Legends of the Galactic Heroes.
yeah, yeah, for sure. It takes place. It says in the not too distant future where apparently humanity has like gotten its shit together and organized a world government, and everything's being managed by AI. And the AI, in its infinite wisdom, says, "Hey, we're gonna send all the criminals and all the Earth's pollution to the moon."
Australia?
Yeah, exactly. So the moon just becomes like
I come from a
21st
land
century
down under.
Australia.
Hold on, I gotta shoot Wix a message real quick.
Just tell her to watch this anime and say, "Does any of this seem familiar to you?"
Is this your people?
But no, like that's kind of the crux of the story, and it looks like that's gonna eventually cause some kind of a conflict to arise, a sort of revolt on the moon, which makes sense.
I
Very
hope
interesting.
they have some good derogatory terms for the moon people.
Oh my god.
I was really hoping that sentence was not going the place I thought it was gonna go. Jesus.
Why do you have to be like that, Shinoda? Why?
If you put racism, it makes it better.
Oh my god.
In Minecraft.
Sure.
Uh, yeah, like interesting premise. I'm really interested to see where this goes. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot about it, except that the character designer, the original character designer for this is Hiromu Arakawa, and if that name sounds familiar, it's because it's the mangaka who wrote Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
AKA, you're gonna get some dope ass designs on this.
Yeah, and from what I've seen in the trailer, the character designs do look really, really good.
Will we get a Winry lookalike though? That's the main question.
That is I didn't see one in the trailer. That doesn't mean there isn't one. I'm just saying there's not one in the trailer.
Disappointing.
But yeah, this is another
give me an
anime
envy.
original coming out this season that I am looking forward to. So, moving on to the next one, which is the last one that Natai has in his in-depth section. Go for it.
So, Anne Shirley. So, have you guys ever heard of Anne of Green Gables?
Nope.
Yes.
So, Anne of Green Gables is a very old book that was written in 1908. And in the late 80s, there was an initiative in Japan called World Masterpiece Theater, which was basically like anime adaptations of very old books and novels, specifically like Western or European novels. And one of them is Anne of Green Gables. The other one was, what's it called? The one with Marco.
Polo?
Attack on Titan.
No, oh my god. In Hebrew, it's called like the translation is the heart. I don't remember if it's called the same in
Marco.
English. It's an old French book.
I have
Marco
no idea
looking
what
for
you're
his
talking
mom.
about.
Marco looking for his mom.
About this kid Marco is looking for his mom. He has this monkey.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Oh, really? I'm
George, I
shocked.
don't know.
No, I've never
I'll
heard
I'll
of
look it up
this.
later. But anyway, so yes, World Masterpiece Theater. They did this.
I do remember World Masterpiece Theater because they also did an adaptation of Alice in Wonderland, I think.
Oh my
I don't,
god, that makes so much sense.
I don't know if it was. It could have been. 30,000 Leagues in Search of Mother. That's the English name. Don't know if it rings a
I've
bell.
never heard of that. I've
Never
heard
heard
of
of
20,000
I'm
Leagues Under the
shocked.
Sea.
Anyway, so this show, Anne Shirley, is like a remake of this old classic anime from the late 80s. I was super surprised to see that they're actually making this.
Yeah, me too.
I'm super curious. The studio, they've made a lot of things. The thing that caught my eye, they're called the Answer Studio. The thing that caught my eye was the Garden of Words, the
Tower of
Shinkai
God.
short
Oh,
film.
no.
Yeah. Excuse me. And I'm just super curious that this very old, very very old anime is getting this remake. I'm
Based on
kinda
an even
curious to
older
see-
novel.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious to see how it translates to like, I guess modern sensibilities.
Yeah, I saw this on the season chart too, and it definitely piqued my curiosity. I've read the book that this is based off of a long time ago, but I've never seen the original anime that came out in I think it was the
Same.
early '80s. Was it not?
It was 87, I think,
Oh, late '80s.
late 80s.
Old
Yeah,
as dirt.
I've never. Wow, excuse me. I was born in 1990. Fuck you.
Not you, the original. Damn.
The
Calm down.
original book. Yes, the original book is old.
No,
It
no,
was-
Alex is also old. We know that. That's fine.
wow.
Well, yes, but we're not talking about him right
Absolutely being bodied here. I'm being Jesus.
Bro,
Okay,
you're the first person to mention how old you are. We're just here to like encourage you.
But yeah, I've read the book that this is based off of. I'm really interested to see how well this looks and how well this does in a modern anime setting. I did watch the trailer. It looks good. Like visually, it looks good.
Yeah, the art style looks really nice. Like it looks kind of like these pastel colors. It looks very.
I will say, do you know what the especially the background art reminds me of? Like stuff that Science Saru has done.
Oh,
Like, you know how
yeah,
they have
for
really
sure.
brightly colored backgrounds.
For
now. Yeah.
sure.
That's what it reminds
So-
me of.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like because it's based on such an old property, I wanted to highlight this one. Yeah.
If this ends up doing well, I can hardly fucking speak. If this ends up doing well, I wonder if this could lead to maybe more adaptations of like really old source material,
Sure.
and even like more old Western source material that may be in the public domain.
I think
Yeah.
that would be a really cool thing that could happen, especially with the industry being as big and as productive as it is now. There's some things that are just yearning for adaptations that could
Yep.
easily come from some old things.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll definitely be checking this out for sure, and I think it is going to be on Crunchyroll, so that is good to know.
I'm
All right.
not planning on watching this, but like if people are telling me it's actually good, I might check it out. But for now, I don't have any interest just yet.
All right. So that is going to be it for our in-depth section. Let's move on to our rapid fire section, which I will start.
Lightning round engaged.
Engaged. I will start out with Ballpark de Suka Maete, or Catch Me at the Ballpark. Now, for anyone
I'll
who
catch her at the ballpark.
yeah,
She
for
could
anyone
catch
who
me at the ballpark.
for anyone who knows me, you know I really love baseball. It's one of, if not my favorite sports out there.
Wait, are you
And
American?
that's crazy to think, but yeah.
I thought you were a lesbian.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
same
I don't
difference.
I don't really know where to go from that. But no, this is an anime that takes place ostensibly at a ballpark. It's about someone who tries to escape their tiring job by going to baseball games, where he meets a gyaru who serves beer at the ballpark, and they form a sort of romance over his multiple visits to the ballpark. Interesting premise for a romance. I'm always a sucker for gyarus, and our main girl is voiced by Ai Faruz, baby.
Let's go, boys! Fucking
Ai
destroy
Faruz
my
playing a
face.
gyaru. I'm fucking here for it. I'm fucking here for it. Also, I do want to say I think this was recorded before, maybe before, I don't know. But she's taken a bit of a hiatus for mental health reasons. If she's still on hiatus, I wish you well, girl.
Get well, Ifaruz. We love you.
Yes.
For real.
But I will definitely be checking this out. Gyaru Ifaruz baseball sold.
Wait, so
right.
what you're saying? Hey, that's a baseball.
Hey, that's a baseball. All right, next.
Next.
It's
Fire Force season 3. I really enjoyed Fire Force season 1. Season 2 was a massive step up in quality. Loved it as well. Season 3 is supposedly the final season. I don't know how many parts it's gonna be split across. But as far as I remember, they mentioned it's going to be the final season. And I am super excited for it. I'm sure it'll be great. We'll see if they manage to stick the landing story-wise, but production-wise, I have faith that David Production will give us some
Yeah.
kick-ass fights. At the very least, it'll be just a cool show to watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to finishing this off. David Production bless. All right, next, Shinoda.
I'm very much. I just wanted to talk about it real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm very much looking forward to the final season, and so like I am insanely hyped for it, and I'm just excited to see how exactly it relates, because I'm sure everyone and their mother has heard about this. That it's
Spoilers
yeah.
for
Does-
Fire Force. Shinoda is about to engage.
yeah, massive spoilers, which I don't know how you could have avoided this, considering everyone talked about it. They did reveal that it is in the same world of Soul Eater, so it's literally the same world. So
It's
I'm
a
very
prequel,
much
though, right?
yes, it's a prequel.
It takes place before Soul Eater.
Yes, it does. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing exactly how that is, and like what led to Soul Eater happening and all that, how the world is then. So I'm just super excited to see what happens. But yeah, no, just more Fire Force, more kick-ass action, the music. Oh my god, I'm insanely hyped.
Yeah. All right.
All right, moving along.
next, Shinoda.
The beginning after the end, it is isekai.
Of
But
course.
it's not from our world. It's from a Alex, shut the fuck up. It's from another world to another world. Where this guy who was a king died, and he gets reincarnated in another world that has magic. Interesting ish premise. It's done by Studio ACAD. And I'm just like, all right, cool. No, I'm here for more. Possibly trash isekai, maybe not.
I know. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but from what I've understood, the source material that it's based off of, which is apparently a web novel, is pretty well regarded.
Yeah, I have heard about this here and there. Like I haven't explicitly looked into it,
Mhm.
but it is pretty well like I've actually seen the name in parts, and I'm just like, okay, so there's something behind this.
I want to point out I haven't seen this name anywhere, but I've seen the beginning after the end. I don't know what the literal translation of this is, but
yeah.
because there's
And also the
question
other
mark
thing
here.
I'm very much looking forward to is one of the main characters is being played by Kana Ichinose, who is Fern from Freyren. So I'm just like, yeah, let's
Oh,
go. Yeah.
Yes. All
we
right.
love Fern around these parts.
We love
We
everything about
love
Freerin
Fern.
around these parts, okay? All right. Next is me. I want to talk about Uma Musume, Cinderella
Oh
Grey.
no,
Why
is that
do?
the horse girl show?
Yes, it is. Although this is not a sequel, it is actually a spin-off of Uma Musume: A Pretty Derby.
There's a spin-off? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
let me give you a little preview here. Look at all this. Look at all this right
Oh
here.
my god.
Oh.
For
Yeah.
the listeners,
Oh.
Axe is showing us
Oh.
the ungodly amount of Uma Musume related anime.
Yeah, for those who are unaware, Uma Musume or Pretty Derby is the English. I think the English translation is just Pretty Derby.
How pretty is that derby though?
How what?
How pretty is that derby though?
I mean, if you like horse girls, it's very pretty. Is a very popular mobile game in Japan. I watched the first season of the Uma Musume anime. I thought it was all right. It's all right. It's horse girls, sure. It's literally just a anime about horse girls doing horse races, which are really just running races with these girls.
Man, they're sure horsing around.
Ah!
God,
Back
you just
in the
couldn't resist,
90s,
could
I
you?
was in a very famous TV show. Oh, choked on myself.
Yeah. I probably will not be watching this. I am just fascinated that so many like spin-offs and all kinds of other shit keep happening with this anime and the game series that it's based off of. It's like a self-perpetuating cycle, and as much as I don't care about it, it's still, as an outsider, it's something to see.
It's
Anyway.
very much, wow, you're still going?
Yeah, exactly. You're still here?
I mean,
Go home.
you know horses, they have a lot of stamina.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can do this
no
all
wonder
day,
women
bro.
love them so much.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Moving on. Next, Natai.
Go Loser Ranger. Season 2 is coming out. Season 1 was pretty solid. Unfortunately, it's Disney jail, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
But
it
this is
is
a
on
reminder.
Disney Plus.
But this is a reminder. Go Loser Ranger is a good show that you should go watch. Especially if season 2 coming up.
Yep.
Bye
Oh,
bye.
is that it? That's all you have to say?
Bro, it's a lightning round. Bam, 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 bam,
Okay,
bam.
let's go. Natai. Or, not Natai, Chinoda.
I was about to say.
Oh, God, it's the ecchi anime. Fuck.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
etchy. Let's go. After Dark section of Anime Club After Dark. Please put them on. Takamine-san.
That's what I told you at the beginning of this episode.
Don't
Shinoda.
scroll down. Do
I
not
can't scroll down. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking. This is an actual ecchi anime that's coming out.
So the TLDR of it is this girl has a secret. She has an ability called Eternal Virgin Road, which her
Whoa, what?
No, you
Which
didn't say
allow-
that just now with a straight face, bro. Hold on.
I did.
Hold the fuck on. Oh my god.
allowing her. Basically, she strips and she can redo time. Basically,
Wait, what?
yeah. It's
Zawardo?
Zapansu?
yeah. It's actually that's it. Zapansu.
I'm so confused.
It seems the premise is completely ridiculous. I just watched the trailer and she has a Ara voice going on, and I'm just like, holy shit, let's go. Which is a little bit weird considering the voice actress actually does a lot of lolis normally.
Yeah, this is
So
someone
I'm
who's been
just like,
cast
what the fuck?
outside of her usual range for sure.
Yeah, but like, well, not necessarily because she voices a couple of adults as well as some men. So like she has range, but like her usuals are
That's
lollies.
so as well. Some men.
Some some
Some
men.
men. Yeah. That's how voice actors be. Um yeah, no. So
Stop scrolling down,
No,
Alex.
stop scrolling down.
Alex, we are recording. You can scroll down after.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
no,
writing
it
down.
is the horny show of the season, and I'm very excited to watch it.
I'm just gonna say, with hips like those,
Oh, she got. Oh my god, the trailer.
Moving
Oh,
on, moving
it
on. Oh my
gets me.
god, moving on.
moving on to me. I
Oh,
want to
an
talk.
uncensored version confirmed.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
so wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, the next one I want to talk about is called Apocalypse Hotel. It is also being made by Cygames Pictures, who is making the Uma Musume Cinderella Grey anime that's coming out. But this one is it's an anime original, so it doesn't have any kind of source material that's coming out. It's sort of a dystopic, like Earth Earth hasn't been destroyed, but like humans have kind of disappeared, and there's this like resort hotel that's seemingly run by androids, and you're gonna watch them try and figure out what to do with themselves after all the humans have disappeared. That's pretty much it.
All
Kind
right.
of interesting premise. I want to check this out. The trailer actually, the like the background art and stuff in it is beautiful. Like all the destroyed or overgrown stuff that you see is like it's really pretty. So something else,
neat.
this seems like it will look good, and I don't know, another kind of sci-fi original that's coming out.
Who's producing this?
Cygames Pictures. So they've done a
Okay.
lot of anime adaptations of mobile games, as you can see here.
Gotcha.
So
Well,
it's
we'll
kind
see
of
how it
interesting
goes.
that they're kind of dipping into anime original stuff. But I mean, one thing I can say is while they may do adaptations of mobile games that are kind of whatever, you probably like the anime adaptation if you like the mobile game. Their animation quality is usually pretty good.
Could you scroll
Gotcha.
down again, real quick, on
What?
the studio?
Oh, scroll down.
Yeah. Oh, they did Princess Connect.
Princess Connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the animations. I loved everything about it. Actually, the voice acting to animation, music.
I mean-
I thought it was fantastic. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to this now.
I mean, the studio is Cygames Pictures. The game studio that makes the games is Cygames. I mean, it's just the anime arm of the video game studio.
Oh no, but like what they have done that I've seen, like I've actually enjoyed. Like it's been excellent stuff, even if it is just game ads, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and while the stories might be, whatever, all the anime they produce, pretty much, at least from what I've seen, look really good. They're technically well produced.
They got
Alright.
that gotcha game money.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, I'm going to be checking it out just because the premise alone kind of gets me interested. Anyway, let's move on to Nitai.
So, Shoshimin Season 2, Shoshimin Season 1, based on the novels written by the same guy who wrote Hyoka. Season 2 is coming out. Go watch it. I haven't seen Season 1, but it's a good excuse for me to catch up on Season 1 and prep for Season 2. So, come join me.
What's this about? I have no idea what this is.
Literally, you told me you watched Season 1, bro, last year when we talked about this. Basically,
Shoshimi?
it's something This Ordinary Life, I think.
Oh no, I didn't watch this.
How
I
to
said I
Become
was
Ordinary.
interested, but I never.
So it's based
watched
on the novels by the guy who wrote Hyoka, which is the selling point for me. It's kind of mystery and also like about these like high schoolers solving mysteries together. I'm super pumped to give it a shot.
I'm
So yeah,
curious.
exactly.
Yeah, I should.
Alright.
I this is something that was kind of on my radar. Was it last year? I think when the first season came out, or was it
that's
last
right.
year? Year before?
Yeah, it
last
was last
year.
year.
Last year.
It
Okay,
was
it was last year. Last year. It was on my radar, but I never got around to it. But since the second season is coming out, it's like you, Natai. It's definitely my my cue to get on that shit.
Exactly. But yeah,
All right, cool. Next, Shinoda.
All right. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. Um,
Oh, look, it's a villainous anime.
Oh look,
No,
it's
villain.
look at this.
Oh, it's
Look
just
at
a
these
villain?
first
Okay.
4 words in his last life. I wonder what kind of anime this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isekai, of course. But it's cool because we got a space empire. I fucking love that shit. You give me a space empire, I'm sold.
At least it's not fantasy.
Unless it's not
Yeah.
Starfield.
At least
Oh
it's not
God, right?
Starfield.
Right.
What a phenomenal
this-
thing to say.
This looks much better than Starfield.
That's a low
no.
bar, Chinoda.
Yeah, it is. No, well, some of the ships in Starfield actually look really fucking cool. I won't even lie on that.
I recognize this name.
Anyway.
For
Yeah,
our
so-
audio listeners, what name are you referring to?
Natsuki Hanae. I recognize
that?
its name. It's Tanjiro.
Oh.
And 9S.
Oh, hell yeah. Bottom. Got it.
Whoa!
Oh my
whoa!
God.
Whoa! I will not have this Tanjiro slander.
Tell that to my
Anyway.
bottom 9S cosplayer friends. Anyway.
Oh my god.
No, so there's been other isekai with this same premise, except not in space and all that. But it looks fun. I watched the trailer. It looks actually somewhat decent. Some CGI mixed in, but not too bad. What caught me off guard is the fact that it's being done by Studio Quad. I don't know if
Quad?
you
Quad.
Studio
Quad.
Quad.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah,
No!
that's why I was
Oh,
caught off guard.
no!
For our audio listeners, they did
The fucking
They
dog
did-
anime.
Inu ni Natra yeah, what's the English name? Hold on, I'm not gonna
The-
My life as Inukai
Inukai-san's dog.
Oh
yeah.
no! No!
Yeah, it's,
This
uh,
is for those who don't know. This is the anime where the dog, literally eats this girl out, and she does nothing to stop it.
Oh, she does not. She doesn't do nothing. She gets very
Oh, not the
excited over it.
bestiality one.
Yes, the bestiality anime. They also done other stuff too, though. To be fair, which is a bit. The other stuff can be a bit smutty as well, but
Bro,
like they've actually
bro.
done other stuff that actually is decent in comparison.
Bro, they could do the best anime ever made. They're never escaping this ever.
Bro,
Never
their
escaping
record,
it.
their like people will remember forever. Their record is besmirched forever.
Oh, of course,
I recognize another name on this character list. It's Kaiki.
it is Kaiki. Yeah.
Kaiki's here too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we got some star names, and it actually looks decent, like just from the trailer alone, and like the premise is very different from their usual kind of smutty shows, and I'm just like, okay, this is very different, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it,
bro.
because like they
bro.
have gotten, hold on, they have as they've been producing and all that, they have gotten much higher in quality and in terms of animation as well. So I'm just like, okay, you guys have clearly been improving.
Don't justify this smut.
Bro, it's literally got.
I
an etchy
didn't
tag.
even see any smut in this
It's got an etchy
Yet.
tag. man.
yet. Yeah, the trailer didn't really show anything that I was like,
That's how they get
oh
you.
hell yeah.
That's how they get you.
But
Moving
that's-
along.
yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
move along.
okay, whatever.
I-
Moving
fuck
along.
off.
Yeah.
Fuck off with this. Anyway, next is an anime where I haven't seen the first season, so the second season is coming out. The English title is "I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years and Maxed Out My Level."
So
Now-
I can speak on this, unless you want to say something, Alex.
the only thing I was gonna say is I am familiar with like the basic concept behind the anime, because I know that when the first season came out, what was it, last year or year before last?
No, this is like 2 years ago, 3. It's been a
let's-
while.
2021 is when the first season came out. Okay.
Oh god,
So it has been a
yeah.
little while. But when it came out, I know that we talked about it during the season preview when it came out. It's something that John had told me that I would probably like, because it's a very laid back, slice of life esque isekai.
I think both
Um,
me and John were telling you that actually.
I've never gotten around to watching the first season. Again, now that the second season's coming out, that's just even more reason for me to do it. Also, the main character is voiced by Aoyuki. That is a perfect enough reason for me to watch this.
Yeah, so
Madoka when she's not suffering.
this is very much a slice of life Iyashiki show. That's the majority of it.
Hmm.
It's got little pieces of action mixed in here and there, but overall, it's just a witch that was living by herself, and then gets essentially a whole cast of cute girls around her as a family, and it's
Okay.
just super cute, super sweet. It's a neat little watch. It's nothing out of the world, but good voice actor, decent enough animation. Music's okay. But it's very much a if you want something to put in the background to relax with, this is the show.
Okay.
So a nothing burger.
I might give it a
It's
shot.
kind of a nothing burger, yeah.
I mean, I might give the first season a shot. If it's something that's kind of comfy and cute, then I might like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to Natai's last thing he wants to talk about in rapid fire.
Sure. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So this is a spin-off of My Hero Academia, as one would assume. The manga is over of the spin-off, so I would assume this would be a complete adaptation. This is a prequel to the main series. Takes place a year before the main series starts. And from what I gathered, the manga itself is just a fun read and a good time. So I guess why not? I'll give it a shot. Also, just as my this is me taking a second to say, final season of My Hero Academia is coming out this year, so might as well plug that shit as well because it's cool that it's
I'm sure you'll
finally...
talk about it when we get to that season preview.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I will.
sure.
But yeah, so Vigilantes, we'll see how it shapes up, but I'm sure it'll just be a good time. It's still Bones, as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of their like spin-off studios because it's Bones Film, but I think it's like it's spun off like a from Bones.
One of their subsidiaries, yeah.
Yeah. Subsidiary,
yeah.
that was the word I'm looking for.
Got you, fam. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, though. I'm curious about it.
Okay. And then Shinoda, what do you got next?
Yes. The
See,
brilliant.
that's how you do a lightning round, buddy. That's how you do a lightning round. Bam, bam, bam,
All
bam.
right, fine. I'll try to go faster. Jesus, so impatient.
When you
the
gotta
Bruno-
pee, you gotta pee, bro.
Can I talk now? Do you have anything else to add?
Not
No?
for now.
Okay. Jesus Christ. The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. It's about a healer, basically from rags to riches, gets good at healing, and he makes an underground operation out of it, and gets famous out of it. Cute little show. Animation's okay. The studio really hasn't done much work. It's Studio Marika.
America?
Macaria.
Macaria?
Macaria.
Hey,
Macaria.
Macarena.
Hey, Macaria.
Not Macarena. Macarena.
Wow, they really haven't done much.
They really haven't. They did like a OVA special for Josh-in-chan, and that's the only thing I could realistically name. Yeah, no, the story itself looks interesting, and I'm just like, all right, yeah, let's go with that. Don't really care too much about it. I'll let you guys know how it is. I'll probably name it in the monthly dump. Yeah.
Okay.
Not an isekai, I'm shocked.
Yeah, right?
I'm
Yeah,
actually
I'm honestly
shocked.
shocked.
Yeah. All right. And the last one I want to talk about in our lightning round is Witch Watch. This seems Witch Watch.
Which one?
Watch. Which Watch. Now this seems like it's going to be sort of a interesting, like, meet cute fantasy romance thing.
Weekly Shonen Jump manga.
I mean, it is a weekly Shonen Jump manga. You are correct. It's not a whole lot more I think I can say about it. It seems like it's gonna lean a lot more heavily into comedy, more so than romance, which is fine by me. The character designs are kind of cute. I might give this a bit of a shot, especially since recently the bar has been set kind of high with fantasy comedies with Marshall. So
Yeah.
although Marshall really doesn't have a romance aspect to it.
Yeah, this one seems way more focused on the romance.
Yeah, well, it seems just judging by the trailer that I watched, it seems way more focused on the comedy than anything else because there's lots of gags and jokes in the trailer than there is any evidence of a lot of romance. But yeah, this is something I'm probably going to give a little bit of the 3 episode rule to see. It is based on a manga that's currently releasing, so I guess take that for what you feel it's worth. But yeah. And that's going to be it for me. So, Chnoda, finish us off here.
Sure. The I'm surprised. This is what I was talking about before we started. The fact that you didn't take this. The Shunjui family children. This seems like it's gonna be the incest show of the
No,
season.
my God, Shinoda.
That's why I was like, Alex, I'm surprised. I thought you'd
Okay.
be all over this.
Okay, I want you to know that you are right, but it doesn't mean
Oh
you're correct.
no!
Let's go.
Oh my God!
I knew it.
I hate it here.
I will 100% be checking this out. Now, will it be good? Who knows?
Yeah, this is about a brother. Okay, let me read you off like the very first couple lines of the synopsis. The love between brother and sister. The love between man and woman.
Oh my God!
That which is most forbidden is most unyielding.
Absolute cinema.
Abso-fucking-lute cinema.
I'm done. I'm leaving.
I accidentally hit the mic. I'm sorry about that to anyone listening.
It's got some good fucking star names too behind it, including and not limited to our girl, the queen herself, Rie fucking Takahashi.
Wait, she is? I don't see her
Yeah,
in here.
she's in here. Megumin's in here, buddy.
Oh, she is. Oh, never mind. I'm a dumbass. I'm fucking looking at the wrong fucking thing.
I will never think of her the same.
As well as Kana Ichinose, she's doing double duty this season apparently. Fern from Freyren. Yeah. As well as Marika
Hold
Kueno.
on. This is being done by Doga Kobo. What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Why
Yeah.
are they touching this crap?
Good
Buddy, I don't know, but I'm just like, incest anime? Okay, sure. And then I'm like, wait,
Could it-
Doga Kobo is doing this? As well
Could it-
as Rie in it? I'm just like, holy shit, why are they trying to sell so hard on it?
Could it be that incest sells? Just saying.
I mean, that's how the weebs are nowadays. Just real horny.
All right. Well, hey, this
It's the
One-
incest anime of the season. Yeah.
a disaster
No,
waiting to
there's nothing-
happen.
It's gonna be great. The gem of the season. Gem of the
Okay.
season.
I'll hold you to that, and we'll see what happens at the end. But yeah, that's
I'll
it.
be
That is the
watching it
20.
High
all the way.
hopes.
That is the 22 anime that we deigned to talk about for this upcoming spring 2025 season. So before we end this up, let me put us back here. All right. So, before we do move on, I know Natai, you haven't watched a whole lot that's been airing this season. So, I mean, you can chime in on this if you want, but how has the winter season been so far? I mean, now that it's almost over.
Sakamoto Days is good.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird.
That's my
Like
endorsement.
as an anime only, I thought it was fine. I thought it was a decent enough anime. I didn't think like it was the greatest thing ever, but like a lot of manga readers have been like, "What the fuck? They butchered the adaptation," and I'm just like,
I also only watched the anime. I haven't read the manga. I think manga readers wanted a Demon Slayer type of production values, which this show doesn't have. And I guess we are at this age where sometimes, like, for a lot of people, that's not enough. But I still think the show holds up. I think still. Oh, you piece of shit,
Yeah, I
cat!
think it's a
Sorry.
His cat is attacking him.
Yeah,
I
the
think it's a
production is
fine
still
enough
like
show,
solid.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, not. I wouldn't say it's like terrific, but like it's good. It's good, and I think the writing, the characters are like carrying the show for me quite a lot. It's really fun. I like the writing a lot. Yeah, give it a watch. It's great.
Okay.
And it's got so much like fun moments as well with the characters,
Yeah,
and like it is actually decent enough,
it's a
even if
good
you
time.
haven't read it. Actually,
Yeah.
arguably, it might be better because of the fact you haven't read it,
Yeah,
from what
probably.
it sounds like.
Yeah. Um, I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about this winter season, winter 2025, without talking about Solo Leveling season 2. I mean,
I need to watch season 1.
yeah. I'm gonna have more to say because as of the time of recording this, it hasn't finished airing yet. I'm gonna have more to say about it when we do the next monthly dump. So look forward to
Yeah,
that.
I have
I
a
have
lot of thoughts
I have
as
things to
someone
say.
who has read it.
I have things to say as someone who hasn't read it, but some of this is going to be directed at people who have talked about the anime. Cause fuck you.
Okay.
Listen. These people, whew,
We'll never be satisfied.
These goddamn weebs.
these Gen Alpha's cooked. That's all I got to fucking say, man. I've seen some of this stuff that young people have said about Solo Leveling, and it's like, how fucking brain rotted people. I swear to God.
No,
I
need
will
to
put in
watch
a
it.
quick plug. Go watch the Solo Leveling abridged version. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, holy shit,
Surprised that people
gut-bustingly
still do that
hilarious.
shit.
Hey, comedy is stands the test of time.
Bro, SAO
Yeah.
Bridge, that shit was great.
I'm not saying that comedy doesn't stand the test of time. I'm saying that comedy changes over time though, because there's very few people doing a lot of physical comedy these days, but it's still funny.
Oh yeah, sure. But like abridges are just so much fun, and like it's awesome to see what people cook with those.
Yeah. Um yeah,
Anyway.
I'm sure when we do the next monthly dump, we're going to have more to say about the final episodes of some of the stuff from this winter season, but overall I would say this winter season so far has been pretty good.
As the person who's probably watched, and by probably I mean have watched the most of this season, it's been a decent enough season. We had some good stuff, we had some bad stuff. Apothecary Diaries have been fan-fucking-tastic as usual. Dr. Stone's been really great as well.
Oh, I need to catch up on Dr. Stone. Shit.
Yeah.
I
Zenshu's
love
been
that.
Watch
really cool and
Apothecary Diaries.
interesting. Yeah. There's been some honest to God good stuff here. And
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah.
Decent start to this year, I think, for anime, especially knowing what's coming out later this year.
Oh my god, this year's fucking stacked.
Yeah, especially toward the end of it. But anyway, let us know down below the stuff that you're looking forward to and that you'll be watching this upcoming spring season. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by to watch us. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment, like I said, down below. Let us know what you'll be watching this season and maybe even what you watched during the winter season and what you thought of those. You can also check down below where you can find all the links to all the stuff Anime Club After Dark does. You can also find a link to our merch store if you want to buy some nice Anime Club After Dark merch to support us that way. We also have memberships turned on our YouTube channel. It is only $2.99 per month.
Hey. Thank you
with
so
all
much
that
for
being
support.
Yes, thank you everyone who supports us in whatever way you do, whether it's likes or subscriptions or memberships or just stopping by our Discord server to talk with us about whatever. But with all that being said, I have been your host, Alex, and we will see you next time. Say goodnight, guys!
Good night, guys.
I'll make the same promise I do every time. Maybe I won't watch that much again this season.